What are the kind of new products that you're showcasing out?
Okay, well, we can take a quick walk around. We have a few key things that are new.
Sure.
Well, they're new additions to new products. So we'd had our Kairos platform available for a number of years. Now, Kairos, a lot of people think that it's a switcher, but it's actually more than a switcher. We call it a platform because it's a combination of a production switcher with a presentation switcher. So combined together, and it's IP defined, so it's not defined by a typical switcher where you go how many MEs and how many inputs. We actually can do multiple MEs and multiple scene files, but we layer them, and you're really only limited by your CPU power. So that's been out for a few years, and it's a very powerful platform for both broadcast, entertainment areas. But what's new this year, and I'll have to ask you to visualize it, is that we released what we call smart routing. So smart routing is because it's primarily a SIP 2110 input structure. We do NDI and SDI as well. But on the SIP 2110, which is IP based, you can use your IP switch as a router, which means that we can have 64 SIP 2110 sources, and you can have 32 inputs on your Kairos, and then the smart routing will actually redirect any one of those 64 to one of the 32. So it essentially turns your IP switch into a vision router, a very low cost, very practical IP vision router. So that's a new feature on it. The other thing that we have that's relative is new is we'll just walk over to here. The Panasonic new cranes. So we've been using external breakout boxes to get SDI in, and we've designed our own SDI cards to fit into the back. For a very neat system now, where we have cards that basically go in the back of the server. Each card can have 8 input at 3G and 4 outputs, and your syncs, and you can have up to 4 cards in a frame. So we have a KC200 frame and a KC2000 frame, and they can both fit up to 4 cards. We also made a decision to launch the KC200L.
Do you have anything special for your main region, Asia Pacific?
For Asia Pacific, well, mainly that we're seeing now that PTZs are starting to take off in the Asia Pacific. Asia Pacific was a little, in Australia it was very well received. What we found in Singapore and that region is a little slower, but we're seeing an uptake now. And we do have some over here, if we can just walk this way. So over in here we have the full range of PTZs, but I'll talk mainly about our higher end ones that we use in the production and broadcast area. And they're AW-UE160s and AW-UE150s. So they feature 1-inch sensor, 20 times lens. But what's important about them is the UE160 was one of the first, if not the first, PTZ to have a SIP 2110 native input. And what that means is that a lot of people assume that once you got the SIP 2110 output, they basically just give you another video output on fiber. But actually, what SIP 2110 unlocks is that it gives you full tally, tally feed, return video, and return audio. So you can actually use it as a very effective studio camera and put it on risers and other things. With our 150, that's also very good for remote studios and other things like that. We have a range of other cameras, but those are predominantly the two that we've used in this broadcast area of it.